Hello there, and thank you for choosing to go down this rabbit hole with me here at Angie's Art Addicts YouTube channel. And this, what you see before you, is my rabbit hole of bullet journaling. I'm going to try and splice this video, hopefully, into another video, but just wanted to give you guys, before I went ahead and put my little iPad up there to record, an idea of how massive this stuff is. So yeah, this is why I have not been making any coloring videos, despite the fact that I got a beautiful Russian coloring book from Anastasia Koldovera, Nocturne. So I'm going to splice this in and hopefully don't give anybody any bad ideas. Hello there. Hopefully I'm able to splice in the first video, kind of explaining why I haven't been making any videos in the last week or so, and trying to take you guys into the rabbit hole that I have found in bullet journaling. And so this is where it all began. I write poetry, and I enjoy, journaling and, notebooks and keeping, track of all my poetry, and sometimes rewriting it just to have something to do. And I seen this, what I thought was a notebook at, a normal notebook, lined paper, at Walmart, and this is a little chalk sticker I added onto it, and I thought, oh, that's a really cute notebook, good size, had a place for me to even put my pencils, or maybe two. I grabbed it up and I brought it home. Well, when I opened it up to go to write in it, I seen that there were no lines. It was a dotted, I added this in, I'll explain that in a little bit, but it was a dotted, papers, and bullet journaling is what I figured out eventually is what it was, and I had never seen that really, and so I started Googling, unfortunately, and searching out on Pinterest what exactly it was, and I thought, oh my goodness, I would love to do that. That's really great. I love paper crafting. I enjoy, doing that type of stuff, and so I thought to myself, I have some stencils from swatching my, different colors, such as these. And I, said, oh, I seen some layouts. Said, oh, I can do this, I can draw lines here and, map out my day or my week or whatever. And that's where I thought it was going to start. And then I seen some other things that, were printouts of things that you could add to and so forth. Well, with a book like this, you can't add to. And so then I went on another search. So let's put this one to the side. So that one I decided was not worthy of my, time. So that one didn't work. So the next one I went and got was this one. And I'm going to put the beginning cover on there. So I got this one. And this one, I didn't know it at the time. I thought it was a binder type when I got it. I guess because I am always running on, 90 to nothing, being in ADHD mode, literally. I don't think about things fully before I do them. And so I got it and I said, oh, that's a binder. I can add things to it. Well, so I got home and I couldn't figure out how to get the paper out. I didn't bother Googling or, searching. I just couldn't figure it out. I could see how I could get the front out though. So I figured that out. And I thought that was the only part that I could, change. So I spent some more money and I went and got some glitter paper. Sorry, my voice is fading out. I'm going to get that. So I went and got some glitter paper and some lamination pouches. And I decided I was going to make my own, cover and back cover. So I know this doesn't look the greatest, but there was my first and only trial. So I printed that out. Thought, oh, that's okay, I guess. Did the front cover, the back cover. Didn't like it, said I need something different. So that went to the side. So I thought maybe I will go back to Walmart and see what I can find. So then I went back to Walmart and thought to myself, I think I'm going to go back to the, let me get these in order. I think I'm going to go back to the other kind, because I think I'd be more interesting to create my own layouts instead of having it already done for you, such as this one here where everything's already laid out for you, right? So I wanted more area to write and so forth. So then I went and I got these three. And I thought to myself, after looking at all the different layouts, this would be perfect for my purse. This would be for, say, notes to the grocery store, such as this. I need Boots size 12, cat food, lotion, eyeliner, beer, and liquor. Don't judge me. Let's see. Anyways. And along with that, I got this. And this was and I still like this. I actually bought one. I sent it to my daughter. Unfortunately, it starts in July 2019. So from now to July, I was just at Shit Creek. Sorry for my little southern sayings there. Anyways, so I thought this was interesting though when I got it home. So it has, you know, a week right here, and then an area for you to bullet journal. You know, create your own little thing for whatever goals, to-do list, shopping, meals, things such as that. Thought, oh, that's really cool. And then I really liked it because in the back it had this little thing, and that's what got me to go back to this first notebook and create the little pocket you've seen. And I got this one because it was larger. Let me get this off of here. It was larger, and I thought to myself, I'll use this one in my purse for to-do list and shopping list to take with me. This one will be for doctor's appointments, important things. This one I was going to keep on a yearly basis to do, you know, big lists, you know, maybe like, those are papers I tore out. You know, maybe my favorite, you know, songs or things I want to do or goals or whatever. I don't know. And then I seen that that wasn't what I wanted either. So all those three went to the side. So I'm, you know, gradually piling up this big pile of stuff. In the meantime, I'm also getting, let's throw all these in here. All of this stuff here. So let's see here what we got. So with bullet journaling, everyone likes stickers, right? Because it makes them pretty. And so I bought double of everything you see here. I sent my daughter everything that you see here. So I bought doubles, like I said. Anyway, so these are just a bunch of stickers, you know, for Monday, Tuesday, whatever, you know, concert, checked off list, to-do list. Let's see here. 981 stickers in this. 1,419 in this. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Yeah, so all of those stickers. Haven't used a one. And then, of course, oh, here's some more. And here are the stencils. So, people in bullet journaling, I guess, like to have, you know, stencils to create nice little, what's it say, little layouts. A lot of people don't like their handwriting or don't like the way they doodle, whatever it might be. Or maybe they just like stenciling. I've never stenciled a damn thing in my life, okay? So a lot of these stencils, they came in these little things like this, right? So it's like 2 something, a thing, little stencils, whatever. You know, from alphabets to, you know, days of the week, sayings, numbers, months, you know, everything you could just imagine. I'm sure if you Googled, you know, on Amazon, all the different things that come in these type of things, you would see, you know, if you wanted to put, you know, the days of the weeks, whatever. So I went through and attempted to organize, you know, weather, cooking, cleaning, you know, just everything. Words and sayings and, you know, lines and whatever. Workouts, water, intake, cardio. It just goes on and on. And reminding you, once again, I bought double of everything you see. Banners and ribbons and lines and arrows and, you know, sayings, you're stronger than you think, shopping list, important goals, everything, just everything. So there's another pile along with washi tape. Seen it, never used it. But it's good for, you know, doing stuff in this apparently. So I'm just going to show you this big pile of stuff. It's just getting bigger and bigger. All right, let's go back over here. So remove all this junk here. Not junk, but stuff. So then when I went back to the store again, because I still wasn't satisfied with what I had gotten, I seen a little planner in this. And I had been watching and seeing people having like covered planners. And don't even get me started on the traveler's notebooks and every Japanese word I can't even pronounce. And it's taken every bit of strength inside of me not to try and order every little thing I seen, because I thought that was the answer to making me happy. But this thing came with a little, you know, generic thing I wasn't satisfied with, but I thought, oh, I bet one of my little books will fit in that. I didn't mind, or whatever, I didn't use my mind and think to go over to the other aisle and check and see before I bought it that this did not work out so well with this. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't work. And so I, you know, tried every notebook that I had, and none of them worked. And so I went back to the store, and I thought that this one would work. I went over there, I looked at the size. This was in a package, mind you, so I could not open it in the middle of Walmart. I looked at it and I said, oh, that looks like it's going to work. That's definitely going to work. So I bought it. This is a bullet journal, just a normal old bullet journal. Nothing fancy about it. I mean, it's pretty, I guess. Has the index of contents, so you know you can know what's on whatever page, and it is a numbered book, and it has the pocket in the back. Is there anything back there? No. Okay. Haven't torn any pages. Oh, when I torn pages out, it was a big one. There's 250 pages in this one. So, is there anything back there? I'm sorry. Okay, nothing back there. So I got home, checked it, and I obviously thought, this is gonna work. It's gonna be so pretty. And it didn't. And it didn't work. And yeah, so it kind of worked, but not really. Let's see here. So yeah, it didn't work. It was too thick is what it was. So my options were to cut this perfectly fine book up and try to take pages out of that to make it thinner, and I just didn't want to do that. I said, oh, I'll use that for something, which I know I won't, but it's here. So then I thought, hey, wait, I have some other things I might be able to use as a book cover for something such as that. So I went, and like I said before, I write poetry. I've done it since I was a little girl, and I'd like to say I'm pretty good at it. I love, you know, journals and things like that, and I've always collected really nice journals. And kind of just, you know, had a selection. So these are a couple of the journals that I have. This one's all messed up, but anyways, this was the one I wasn't quite sure I wanted to tear up. So this was the first one I did. So I tore my poetry out of here. This was a newer one, so it wasn't very full. So I tore it out of here. And I thought, I can just glue this into here. And it would not have worked so well. I could have done it, but it didn't feel like something I wanted to invest my time in after I did it. So here is this pretty much runs. I guess I could repair it. And so then I went for the big dog. The really pretty one that I love, the stamp on there, the, you know, leather, Carpe Diem. And so I cut this one out. No problem, I'll just tear all my stuff up. And we'll add to the pile some more. And I tried to see if the black journal would fit first. And it did not. Left too much and just would not be, you know, good. So that didn't work. And I tried this one. And this one was just too big, as you can see. So there's another journal, tore up, and, you know, for the most part, run. And so that was that. I had even bought this, which was like a little, not portfolio, I don't know, had a little tab of paper here. And I thought maybe something, just maybe something will fit in there. Didn't realize it didn't have the pocket right there or anything, and I thought maybe that would fit in there. This is the rabbit hole of my mind. I would probably turn it off if I were you right now, because you're probably thinking this woman is a raving lunatic. And I thought that might actually work. And you know what? I might actually do this in the future. That's not a bad idea. This you know, is okay starting as of July, and so that's a possibility. I might actually do that. So then I decided I was going to go back to the Happy Disc Planner is what it's called. And I, for some reason, thought I needed to go buy another one. Actually, two more. And so I did some research, and I found out that I was incorrect, obviously, as to the fact that you can print out things and add to this and make your own this and that. So this is the way that the Happy Planner when you purchase it at Walmart or wherever you purchase it, comes with a hard cover. This is like a welcome thing. This is a brand new one. I just cut the little binding off of it or whatever to open it. So all of these start in July, and it just has, you know, on each month, the only thing you can write in it is the important dates, birthdays, and notes. So, and on the side it says important and notes on each little thing. And then right there is like 4 lines for the days. And that is what the little miniature, I think it is, happy journal or whatever. I think it's like a 5x7, 4 inches, semi, I don't know. Pretty much a 5x7. At the back, it has, you know, 1 page for bullet journaling or notes right there. And I wasn't real happy with it. And so I bought a bigger planner, which was like an 8x10 planner. And I switched up the rings because I didn't want to carry around a big old planner like that. So I switched up the rings. As you can see, not rings, but disc planner. These are, you know, quite a bit bigger than that. I don't know the measurements, sorry. And so I decided I was going to make my own. And I went, you know, on this big journey in my mind and online. And I knew that I wanted it to have something that was going to hold a pencil. Let's start with that. Hold a pencil or pen. Well, all these other ones had a little, you know, place to hold a pencil. Most of them did, such as, you know, this or whatever. And so I had gotten a little pouch like this that had a couple of things of washi tape in it. A few other little whatnots for this type of stuff. And inside of that had these. I had one of those. And so I took that, but the problem was it was made for an 8x10 thing. So I had to decide how I was going to remedy that. I started out by just tying a knot in it, which looked really just crappy. And I'm no seamstress, obviously, but I just cut it and sewed it. Yeah, so nobody's going to see it, but it's a way to hold my stuff. And so that's that. And the next thing I knew I wanted was some way to keep it bound together, because I knew if I didn't, the pages were going to be runt and it was going to be a disaster. So I did some research to find out. I think it's called a Midori. I don't know. Some type of traveler's notebook. And it showed how to create, I found something how to create, you know, a thing to bind your book together. And so I got some stretchy, you know, string and did a knot there, went around, and so now I can close my book like that. So that's the first 2 things I did to change up. Let me scoot this stuff over to make this that you get at Walmart into my own, other than the rings. So there's the rings, there's that, and the string, or the, you know, stretchy band there. So then you open it up. So, obviously to begin with, mine is not like that. My first page that looks like that is way back here. Let's see here. Where's July? Let's see. There is July. So that is where, no, that's a hi there page. July. So all of this stuff is stuff I added. So let's just go into that. So the first thing I added was a place to put the stickers that I planned on using. So I took one of the stencil binders that was like this, and I cut it in half, and I did the Happy Planner, I don't know, hole punch, I guess, myself. And so all I did was line up the holes and, you know, marked them on the paper I was going to be doing, and then punch the holes out, and then cut little slits right there with scissors. So I did, and then that's all you do to put them in there, just like that. So they're very easy to, you know, switch up. So anyways, cut that in half, did that, and so now that can hold, you know, you could hold receipts, it could hold whatever. I just put stickers in there for myself as of right now. This right here was a divider that I took from another binder, and then this is just obviously some Post-it pads like this, or not pads, but little tabs. So I put that there, and that says notes and lists. And so this is a Dollar Tree little binder, not binder, I'm sorry, note thing that I got for the refrigerator, which was just like this. And I took it and I tore some out. I actually have some more I've already cut out, but I needed to minimize my size of my stuff, so I took part of them out. But as you can see, I just cut it down, put the holes there, and then just added it to it. So that was the first thing I did. You know, maybe not first thing, paper-wise. Anyway, so these are some things that I had bought at Walmart in a pack. They are Happy Planner, actual brand. And they are just little, you know, notes. They're on like cardstock type stuff. These are, you know, slate a day, little notes, this and that. Some of them are shopping lists. Some of them are, you know, daily focus, bills. This is like a bill pay checklist. I think all of these are the Hustle Your Heart Out ones. And then there's like this one, which is, you know, money stuff, weekly expenses, things like that. Expenses, excuse me. And so say you want to put, you know, one of the weekly expenses, you know, back here for this week, you know, or each week, you can just put it back there. So that was these. And I put them right there because I needed to make sure that I had solid area, and I didn't want these back here because if I did, then there would be an area there that would be pressing in. So that's why I put them there. And so now I'm going to go to the next thing, the brown paper here. So last night I went to the Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, and I found these little notebooks. I thought they were really cute. Things that make life sweet. Today I thought about yada yada yada. Happy thoughts, notes, how I chill out, and then between each one of the brown spots, the two brown spots, there's note spots. So sweet dreams of mine, happy thoughts, whatever. So I thought, oh, that might be cool to add into my planner. So I sat down and I did all of that. And I'm thinking about buying the Happy, if I do decide to do this, I'm thinking about buying the Happy Planner Hole Punch because it would definitely save a lot of time. But anyways, I just added a few. Random thoughts, doodle, you know, my jams, whatever, places I want to visit, how I chill out, whatever. So that's that. And then I also added some lined paper just for maybe writing, taking notes, leaving a note at somebody's door or something. And then here is where it starts out like there's hi there and hi there. So I added a little to-do note there. And then let's turn the page. I'm not going to go through every page, obviously. Goes into that. And then after that, and before it goes to July, I put in some bullet journaling pages. I have more that I made. And what I did is I just took some of the pages out of this. Excuse me. I think I tore out maybe 10 or 15 pages. And I just cut them down and put them in there like that so that if I wanted to play around bullet journaling with some of my stencils or stickers or whatever I could, or just make notes. And then, like I had said before, I was really disappointed. Oh, these are like little, sorry, I know I skip around, little magnetic page dividers or whatever. This one says, enjoy the little things. So with all of these journals, they all start in July. Well, it is May right now, so I still have a while, and I wanted to use it now. So I went to go and try to print some stuff out, but I was having real bad issues because I'm not a real great computer person, and I don't even have a computer, so I'm using my phone. And I'm trying to figure out how to make my laser printer print, you know, the right size with two things on this same page, and it's not an exact half, so it's kind of smaller. Anyways, I found what I wanted, and I printed them out. Have a little tab there, seize the day, so I would know where it starts. And see if you can see that there. It says to do shopping list and notes for 3 days at a time. And when I first started, this is on cardstock, by the way, and I put washi tape around it. I didn't know how to do the front and back, so the first couple pages are just, first 2 pages are just front only. So then it starts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you turn the page Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so I have some of those like that, and for a couple months worth, and then it starts in July, and I have that starting in July, my weekly expenses, just kind of giving an example of how you could work those into your planner, top priorities for this month. And then after July, and then August, top priorities for this month. I have another thing that comes out this way, and it says Post-its. So when you buy little packages like this, for the Happy Planners and just other things as well. I think a few of these came in one of these at Walmart also. they have these little things like this. These are other ones, but anyway, so these are like little stickers, post-it notes. Let me get my, so anyway, so maybe you have a bill due or whatever, so you know, you could stick it there, or you know, you want to put a note wherever for, you know, something over here, so however you want to do it. But I needed a place to put the stickers so that I didn't, if I was out or I was, you know, trying to do it, I didn't have to go and search for them or find them or whatever. So I took one of the divider things, just like I did in the front, and made this, and just took some like roller glue, crafter's glue, and made that there. So that was that. Going on through the months, the next thing is another divider here, which really doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I do have something in mind for that. The next thing that I changed was this right here, and it says card and money. So I decided I needed to have a place, so if I just wanted to use this and run into a store or something, I could shove my card in there. And I took another piece of a folder type deal, and this is, if I don't have my card with me right now, but when you can put 2 cards down in there and they do not fall out no matter what. Just another thing, I actually made this one. I took some stickers, and in the beginning it had some little message on there, but it just says stay humble, hustle hard. So anyways, that is my that is my rabbit hole of bullet journaling, and this is the end result, and I am pretty happy with it. I unfortunately spent way too much money and learned a lot about bullet journaling. I now have, after sending my daughter half of everything that I have a lot of stuff. So if you're watching this and you're interested in getting started on this, everything you see is brand new, hit me up on Facebook or in a group, or I'm sorry, not in a group, but in a message here. And if you're in the United States, I'd be happy to sell it all to you. Anyways, have a blessed and wonderful day, and thanks for checking this out.